Hi, it's Therese, and today we're speaking about complex sentences for the IELTS exam. And you may ask, why do I need to use complex sentences? But if we look at the band descriptors from the official IELTS guidelines, we'll see that to achieve band score 7 and above, you need to be using a range and a variety of complex sentences. So an example of a complex sentence is, although it's raining, I will go outside. So we're using what we call a subordinate conjunction to join one clause with another clause. So instead of just saying it's raining, we make the sentence a little bit more interesting. Well, although it's raining, I will go outside. So the idea of complex sentences is to make your expression more interesting. Today in this video, I'll talk about the difference between the simple and complex sentence and how we can use it easily in the IELTS exam. So a simple sentence has a subject, a verb, an object. Some people like shopping online. That's the basic sentence form. If you want to make that complex, just add a subordinating conjunction or a relative pronoun. Like, some people like shopping online because it's convenient. So we have now a new sentence or a new clause. Some people like shopping. It's convenient. And then we add them together with the subordinate conjunction. So some people like shopping online because it's convenient. So the second clause is dependent on the first clause. It doesn't stay alone. You can change the position of the phrases or the clauses. So you could say, well, because it's convenient, comma, some people like shopping online. So if you want to paraphrase your sentence or you want to make it more interesting, you can move the position of the clauses around. Don't forget your comma, of course. And as you can see, the first clause cannot exist alone, so they go together like a married couple. So let's apply a complex sentence to writing task 2. So our essay title is Shopping Online is Better Than Buying Things in Stores. To what extent do you agree or disagree? We need to write a 3-sentence introduction. So we write our neutral sentence, we paraphrase the essay title, and then we explain what the essay will do. So we say, the way we shop nowadays is different to the past. Some people like shopping online because it's convenient. This essay will discuss why shopping online is better than shopping in stores. So that's one example of a complex sentence. Let's look at the different subordinating conjunctions because there are different types. So if we look at although, despite, even though, these relate to what we call concession, when we want to concede or maybe compare something. So for example, although it's raining, I want to go outside. You could have expressions of time, after, when. These are subordinating conjunctions that express time. So after my dinner, I play basketball. Because, due to, relate to cause. Well, because you didn't study, you failed your exam. Relative clauses are included as complex sentences. You're already familiar with them. A relative clause, that is the White House where I lived as a child. In order to indicates purpose, we use it a lot in IELTS writing task 2. So it's important to remember this one. So in order to improve the environment, we need to stop using so much petrol. And then linking words or subordinating conjunctions of comparison, whereas or while. So whereas I like coffee, I also like tea. So whereas we use this again a lot in writing task 1, when you're comparing something on a graph, a chart, and in writing task 2, if you're making comparisons too. So moving on to the main body paragraph of writing task 2, let's see what other complex sentences we can use. So shopping online. Firstly, shopping online is easier than going to stores. People can shop online when they cannot leave their homes. Secondly, shopping online is less expensive for customers. After comparing prices online, shoppers can choose the least expensive product. So here I've used subordinate conjunctions of time to make complex sentences. So as you can see, it's not very complicated. I'm just placing one clause with another clause or phrase and joining with the subordinate conjunction. In a conclusion, to conclude, although some people continue to shop in stores, shopping online is more practical and less expensive for customers. So here I've placed the subordinate conjunction at the beginning of the sentence. So I've moved it around. And that's what you can do in IELTS, move the position of the clauses around when you want to paraphrase or you want to make a sentence sound different to what's gone before. So good luck in using complex sentences. See you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.